Cisco XDR, Meraki Integration with XDR Analytics. So full disclosure, I am a Cisco employee, but this video itself is in no way representative by Cisco and is not a Cisco published video. This is just me personally creating these. So this Meraki integration we're going through right now is not a telemetry integration. We're not sending telemetry directly to the XDR Analytics data lake with this integration. Um, Telemetry from the Meraki devices still need to go to the P&M sensor. There is a new integration that we'll do later on. I'll put in another video that is a new way to send telemetry up into the XDR cloud. But this particular one is specifically to resolve IP addresses seen as part of regular NetFlow telemetry to host names that happen to be known by Meraki. And that's all this integration is actually going to do for us in this case. But it can be very helpful when we're actually doing analyzing NetFlow telemetry inside the event viewer. The first part of this we're going to do is we're going to go into the Meraki portal, the Meraki dashboard, and we're going to create an API key in the Meraki dashboard. Now, what's important here to know is that however whatever account we use to create that key has the same rights as the account that's creating it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a read-only administrator account and maybe associate that with like an a group email address or something like that. But we don't want to do it with somebody that has read and write privileges. We just want read-only privileges for this particular API key. So again, create a read-only level administrator in your Meraki portal first. Okay, I've logged into my Meraki dashboard here as my read-only account. I go to Organization, API, and Webhooks. And I'm going to go to Generate an API key. And up in the upper right-hand corner here, Generate an API key. It does that lickety-split. And of course, I'm blocking mine out right now. But you're going to go ahead and make a copy of it. Click on I've stored my API key and click Done. And that's it. That's pretty much all you have to do in this Meraki portal here. And you can see it's listed up there. All right, from the XDR Analytics Portal, we're going to go up here to Settings, Integrations, and left-hand side, Integrations, down to Meraki. And up in the upper right-hand corner, New Integration. And it's pretty easy. We just put in our API key, our organization name. It's actually optional to even put it in there, but for the network name, you want to put the actual network name in that one. So I'm just going to call this my lab environment, and I call my network name home. Pretty creative. And there we go. Click create, and you can see in the lower right-hand corner, added new integration, and you got a little green check mark over there on the left for this particular lab environment. So what does this integration get us? Let's go take a look. We're going to go over here into Investigate, Event Viewer, and it's going to bring us the event viewer where we can see all the telemetry that we're receiving. I'm going to put in the address space that has the Meraki device sending telemetry, and that's the 128.0 network. And let's go ahead and up here in the upper right, let's show this first. You can see if you go into manage columns, you can see there's no name column there. There's no device name column. So you don't really, there's no box to check so you can see the device name and event viewer. But if you go over here and click on the device, you can see right there, there's the device name. In this particular case, it's my ThinkPad P73. And that's literally what I named it and stuff. And if I click on it, you can see the name is listed in here as well, Bob ThinkPad 73. So it identifies the name. Now, you may think that's not a big deal. It is if you have thousands of computers and you're trying to find where all that, what device you're looking at when you're looking at all that telemetry. Trust me, it'll be worth the integration. So let me show you what you get if you don't do this integration. And I got a network on here. I don't know much about it. It gets telemetry, but there's no naming associated with it. It's the 58.0 network. So we're going to go over, bring that up in Event Viewer. We're going to hover over this device 58.2, and I click on it. You can see I get no name at all. I just get this IP address, and I would have to go and look it up somehow. I'd have to find it in my IPAM, or I'd have to find it some other way if I didn't have this particular integration running in my 128.0 network. So if you're using this a lot, quite valuable, I would think, when you're trying to figure out, this device is sending some kind of strange telemetry. What is it? You go in there and you look and you say, okay, it's that. Okay, that's why it's doing it that way. So it can be very helpful, actually.